Lady Aishatu, distinguished officers, and the staff members of the Nigerian Police Force. Good afternoon. My name is Alhassan Khadijat Adam, the Speaker of SOS Children and Youth Parliament. I am here with my colleagues. We represent the children in Nigeria. We are here to talk about peace because it's super important for our future. We have come to Stomp for Peace. We want to be in school. Our school should be a safe and happy place to learn. Many kids feel scared going to school because of violence, and we need help to change that. Look at the flood in Borno and the many other floods that has affected the country and made families sad. Many children are separated from their families, homes have been destroyed, and the children suffer the most during this time due to hunger and malnutrition. We need to take care of our environment to stop disaster that endangers our lives. Also, we want cultism and kidnapping to stop. We just want to be safe and focus on our dreams. We want to go to school, be with our families, and live peacefully. We cannot let this continue. We request that you, as the leaders in security, should help protect us. We know you will do your best. We see the amazing work you do to fight for peace and security, but we believe you can do more. Together, we can make peace happen for every child in Nigeria. Thank you for listening and helping us stomp for peace.
To me, peace means having a happy home surrounded by our loved ones and family, living in harmony and good health. But today, the state of our nation is worrying as many Nigerian children cannot experience this dream. It is a sad reality, and I wish for a country where every child can grow up in a loving comfort of their family. As members of the Nigerian Police Force, I sincerely hope and pray you make this a reality. Thank you.
Continue from where she stopped by saying why peace is important to us. I'm also a member of the SOS Children's Youth Parliament. Peace is important to us not just for our safety today, but to protect our future. We are here stomping for peace, not just for ourselves, but for all the children in Nigeria. Right now, many Nigerian children are vulnerable because of problems like insecurity, poor living conditions, bad infrastructure, and lack of good education. My friend Yusuf is from Borno State, and they plan to visit their family this Christmas, but now they can't go because of the flood that have affected the state. He misses his family and doesn't know when he will see them again. I can't even imagine what the children in Maiduguri are going through right now. So many children have lost their lives, many more have been displaced, separated from their families, out of school, hungry, and facing serious health risks. Their peace is completely gone. They are struggling to survive. No child should go through this. Children deserve to be safe. We are stomping for peace, and we hope the government will step in and do more. Thank you.
I'll be talking about how environmental hazard affects our peace as children. Firstly, what is environmental hazard? Environmental hazard are those things that cause harm and harm our well-being as children in our communities. These hazards include pollution, unsafe drinking water, dangerous places to play and learn, and poorly managed waste. In many of our neighborhoods, we face serious health child problems like typhoid, malaria, cholera, due to the unsafe condition we live in. Bad infrastructure also creates dangers. Bad road, which lead to heavy traffic and accidents, making it difficult for children to cross the streets or play. In Gwagwalada, I have seen many children get sick due to malaria because of the environmental issues. This affects our peace deeply. We can't grow or thrive in an environment where we're constantly worried about getting sick or hurt. That's why we are here today, stomping for peace, not just for ourselves, but for every child. We need a safer communities where we can be able to play, grow, and learn without fear. Thank you.
Greetings from the Inspector General of Police. I know you wrote you wanted to see the IG, right? He sends his greetings, he sends his love, he loves children. He wanted to be here personally, but we all know the current situation in the country, and the office of the IG is very, very busy. It's not that he's too busy to see you children. Honestly, I can tell you that the IG wanted to be here to interact with you, but he has to also attend to other very critical national issues. But he sends his love, and he believes that we here that are representing him will be able to deliver his message to you, listen to you, and take your messages back to him. You can see I was taking notes. Some other officers also are listening, will come up with a report and submit to the Inspector General of Police on your yearnings, your aspirations, and your demand. Our children can demand, right? Okay. All right. We all know what the role of the police is. Who can mention the rules of the Nigeria of the police general? Yes.
They help in fighting crime.
Okay, fighting crime. Yes. Thank you. And then?
Providing security.
Provide security. Yes. Sorry? Thank you. All of you, everything that you have said, all of you is correct. Right? The role of the police is to protect the lives and properties of citizens. All citizens, irrespective of either you are a man, a male or female, you are a child or an adult, want to ensure that everywhere is safe, especially for our children. Right? That is the reason why there is police, to protect life and property, to ensure that citizens go about doing their own business without being deprived of your right. What you want is to go to school. So the police is to ensure that the environment is free, is safe for you to go to school. We are all mothers here, you see us sitting here. And I think that is why the IG is intentional. He said that the women, even though yes, as a first gender advisor, but that a team of women, mothers, who knows the feelings of children, who else knows what the child needs better than the mother. He said we should come and sit with you and interact with you, right? So that we'll be able to see how do we bring solutions. We understand the current situation. The police is doing its best. And for us as police, we play a vital role, of course, as you said, in protecting the children from harm, from exploitation, and from abuse. We want our children to be free of all these things, all this child trafficking and so on and so forth, to make sure that the environment is conducive for you to go to school. We are here sitting on this side of the table because we had the opportunity to go to school. All of us here, it's not that some of us here, we went to primary school just like you did. We went to secondary school in our various towns. We went to universities, right? And then we came back and joined the Nigeria Police. If there was no peaceful environment, we would not be able to achieve this. And of course, we also want our children to benefit from the same opportunity that we have benefited, so that when we leave this seat tomorrow, we want to see some of you, those that want to be police, will come and sit on this. And then those that want to be doctors, I'm a doctor. We have doctors in the police, we have engineers in the police, we have pilots in the police, we have lawyers. All professions are there in the police. So the police is a huge community. So you can still become anything you want to become and still join the police and offer your services, right? So even if you are not going to be a doctor in the police, we want you to be doctors tomorrow. You'll be in our hospitals to save lives. We want you to be lawyers, to take over from this generation to protect the rights of citizens. So I can assure you that the Inspector General of Police and his management and the entire force are committed to ensuring that our children are protected against abuse, against exploitation, against any form of harm, and that we provide the best environment for our children to go to school, very safe environment to go to school, and play. In those days, we used to come out under the trees. So those of us that live in smaller towns, we used to come out even in the evenings, in the night, and go and play. Those from the north, we call it gada. We do a lot of, so that's the kind of environment we want our children to have. So I can assure you that the Nigerian police, under the leadership of the IGP, Olukaide Igbetukun, is committed to ensuring that we provide a very safe environment for our children to be children, to learn, to be in the comfort of your homes with your families. We don't want to see children under hardship, or there is war situation, or insecurity, or whatever form of it that you are separated from your parents. Yes, we talked about the flood. You talked about the flood in Maiduguri. Flood is a natural disaster, isn't it? Yes. It is not caused by insecurity. It's just like the Deputy Speaker said, it is caused by climate changes or whatever kind of disasters that are natural is a disaster, right? But our role here is to ensure during this chaos that we protect our children, whether their parents, they and their parents are displaced. Wherever they are kept, we ensure that they are also safe in that environment. Okay? So I want to assure you, you go back to your parliament, tell your colleagues there that the police is committed in providing that environment for you to thrive, for you to learn, to make sure that you are not harmed, to make sure that there is no exploitation. And the most important thing is that you should also be able to speak. You are all very brave and smart children now. You are speaking without reading. You are speaking with so much confidence, right? You go back to your parliament, when you talk to your colleagues, let them know that we are here for you, to support you. But if you don't speak, we will not know whether the child is being exploited, or whether the child is being abused, right? Or whether the child is being harmed by anybody, right? So the children should be able to speak up, be able to say, talk to your teachers, talk to your caregivers, right? Talk to your parents. If you are living with your parents, whosoever adult that you have confidence, if you feel that you are in danger, say it. We have sections in the Nigerian police at different levels. The Office of the First Gender Advisor is replicated at the state level. We have gender desk officers at the state level, right? At the divisional level, we also have gender desk that we call JWC officers that takes care of issues that has to do with juvenile, women, and children. Okay? So their teachers or your parents should be able to report, but don't keep quiet when you feel you are being exploited, or when you feel you are being abused, or when you feel you are under harm, right? Tell them, let them be able to speak up to protect yourself. Because if the police does not have the information, there is no way we can protect.
We are stomping for peace against insecurity. We are stomping for peace against kidnapping and cultism. We are stomping for peace against child trafficking and child labor. We are stomping for peace against low quality of life. We are stomping for peace against environmental hazards. We need peace. We want peace.